And we're back. Mike from Play.com, Guerrilla Mindset, extortion plot at CNN. I'm good. This is why I do what I do. Why do I go so hard? Why do I go so hard? Dude, this is really scummy behavior. This is really scummy behavior by CNN and K-File. They're threatening to dox a private citizen. I'll give you the backstory and then I'll tell you what's going on. So there was a humorous GIF about Trump body slamming CNN's corporate logo. Not a person. A corporate logo. It wasn't a violence against any private person. It was a corporate logo. And Donald Trump tweeted it out humorously. Then they want to go after him. CNN wanted to go after him. They're now threatening to dox him if he doesn't do what they say. No, I'm not making this up. This is on CNN.com. You know, Cerno, check it. K-File, right here. K-File, they're saying that they found him, they tracked down his information, and they extorted an apology out of him. So read that. So CNN is not publishing Hans Asshole-Solo's name because he's a private citizen, showed remorse, repented, and because he said he's not going to do it again. He said the statement could serve as an example to others. CNN reserves the right to publish his identity should any of that change. That is fucking extortion. I'm sorry. They are threatening to dox some nobody, some private citizen, some guy. It isn't me. You know, I'm a public figure. I'm a celebrity. I'm well known. This isn't like they're threatening me. They're taking some guy that nobody's even ever heard of, and they're going to ruin his whole life, dude. They're going to get a whole outrage mob on him. But, you know, they're not going to do it right now because he's a private citizen. It should end there. A private citizen who posts a GIF on Reddit does not become fair game for the meat grinder because somebody retweets his GIF. So he's issued an apology, showed his remorse. This is sickening. This is like a cult shit. This is like a cult. He showed his remorse. He's not going to repeat it again. Who are these people? Seriously, this is CNN, guys. K-File right here. They found him. Good job, Andrew KACZYNSKI. Remind me of Ted Kaczynski, the Unabomber. He also used terrorism. Who are these people, man? Seriously. This guy's a nobody. He isn't. It's not me. Not like they're coming after me or somebody else. They're going after this guy, but they're going to extort him. So if he messes up or isn't a good boy, then they'll dox him. Right? So, they reserve the right to publish his identity, so they will dox him even though they admit he is a private citizen. So read right here. He is a private citizen, but we'll publish his identity should he not behave the way we behave. To say, really. What else is there to say? That's CNN for you. They're going to threaten a private citizen, a nobody. They're going to dox him. They're going to extort him. So they extorted an apology out of him. And that's where we are, dude. This is CNN. This is CNN. This is what they do. And they've lost moral high ground. This was a major strategic blunder. If I had been in CNN PR, I would say, you can't. I would say, you guys are crazy. This is what brought Gawker down. What brought Gawker down was the Justine Sacco incident. So what Gawker would do is they would take somebody like Justine Sacco that nobody ever heard of. They would form an outrage mob around that person, wind up the internet, publicly shame people. There's a great book called So You've Been Publicly Shamed. They would publicly shame people, and then they would ruin their lives. Right? That's what Gawker did. So K-File of CNN is now on Gawker level. CNN is Gawker. So this was a major, major mistake. I'm telling you right now. They now have no moral authority. They are threatening to dox people. They are threatening to extort people. And this is them. Again, let me show you for those just tuning in. CNN doxed a guy who they admit is a private citizen, but he issued us a statement showed his remorse because they're the church now. He took down all his offending posts. So, in other words, they extorted out of him, show your remorse, delete everything that we don't like, promise to us you're not going to repeat this ugly behavior on social media, because CNN is regulating social media. CNN, July 4th, 4th of July, CNN is now regulating social media. So, there you go. They're regulating social media. That's who the police are. First Amendment for you. How's that for free speech? CNN reserves the right to publish his identity should any of that change. So, there you go. This is right here on CNN, guys. You can go to if you want to retweet that, you can go to right here. You can find that tweet on my timeline, CNN's K-Files extorting private citizen, someone not famous with threats of doxing. You can find that information right there. So CNN is, you can go on my Twitter. It's right there. And that's fucking low, dude. It is, and the media is all celebrating. By the way, I've made my documentary, which covers a lot of these issues, Silenced, free today on the 4th of July.
You need new glasses.
What the hell? Why do we have ads on this? It's free on the 4th of July, and Silence covers the threat to free speech. It covers public shaming. It covers the kind of stuff Gawker has done to people. We got everybody. We got a Muslim. Here, check out Silence. We got a Muslim criminal defense lawyer.
I come here.
We got Weave, a neo-Nazi. We got Alan Dershowitz. There's Weave again. People talk. I've got a rabbi. We got the rabbi. The rabbi's back here. There's the rabbi. We had a Greek Orthodox priest, doctor, scientist, comedians. Vox Day's in it. We got Voxes in it. People want to hate on this. It wasn't. Lauren's not that great, but we had a talent pool. Thanks to me, Anthony Cumia. We got Uncle Hotep in there. Dave Rubin.
For me to come in,
so censoring myself, I find myself.
I mean, this is pretty amazing, right? This is available today only for free on YouTube. So this is only available on YouTube for free today. That's my pinned tweet, July 4th. And the kind of stuff we covered in Silence definitely dovetails with what is happening to this guy. The government isn't censoring this guy. The government isn't the people trying to silence him or put him in jail. It's a big multi-billion-dollar corporation that's silencing him. It isn't, again, that's the whole point of Silence. The thesis of Silence, and why I'm so mad that Lauren didn't do a better job, was that we got Hotep. Where's the Hotep? We got Hotep. Come on, Loredanis Hotep. There he is. There's me. I'm only in it for like 30 seconds. I look good in it, though. I look handsome. Where we are. There, yeah, that's certain.
Today is going to be a day that we finally put an end to political correctness across the United States of America. People will finally be able to express their opinions without worrying about looking over their shoulder and people wanting to attack them or people silencing them for having these opinions. I want everyone to know in this country today that we will be greater than we ever were before, and we will.
Yeah, so that's Silence, which you can watch for free today on YouTube. And if you like it, go leave a review on Amazon. So if you watch it for free on YouTube, which you can do today, July 4th, then head on over to Amazon and leave a review for it. And let us know. But yeah, this, again, what K-File is doing, threatening to dox and extort a person, this is exactly what we covered in Silence. This is why I'm so passionate about free speech. This is not the government. This is a big multi-billion-dollar corporation bullying people into silence. They will publish his identity.
Welcome back to The Lead, and sticking with...
They will publish his identity should he not be sufficiently remorseful, because CNN's job, they got him to take down all of his offending posts. Wow, these people who cry about Trump on Twitter... These people who cry about Trump, that's fascinating. I read that line. The people who cry about Trump on Twitter every day, oh, he's censoring us, he's so bad, he's so this, he's so this. They made the guy delete his whole social media. The guy's terrified that a multi-billion-dollar corporation is going to completely ruin his life, that they're going to publicly shame him, that they're going to form a hate mob, that people are going to start stalking him, harassing him, threatening his job, threatening his life, threatening to kill him, threatening his children. They don't care. That is CNN for you. So if you wonder why I'm so passionate about what I do, I'm up against pure evil. That K-File is a terrorist as far as I'm concerned. K-File is a terrorist. There's no other way to put it. He is extorting a person just like the mob would do, making people delete their social media. There's no way to spin it. This isn't a good human being. These people are criminals. CNN is ISIS. Watch for free today only. But again, let's just end here. CNN admits he's a private citizen, just so you know. But he, repented. So if social media is now regulated by CNN. CNN now controls social media. They tell you what you can and can't post. And if you post things they don't like, then they will dox you and they will publish your private information with the entire world. CNN is ISIS.